This is loaded for the Sega Saturn, a top-down shoot-'em-up, or shmup. And to be fair, I thought this was going to be kind of a really obscure sort of game, because I was just sort of siphoning, through eBay, just seeing, what deals they have, and I saw this game on there for $5.98 with free shipping, and I just thought, well, I haven't actually seen this game before. I don't ever remember owning it originally when I first got my Sega Saturn when I was younger. And so I just thought, you know what, for the sake of £6 more or less, I was like, I'm just going to buy it and find out. And I actually had a really good time playing this game. I do quite like these very simplistic top-down shooters anyway. It's sort of a kind of a guilty pleasure. I remember playing Zombie Apocalypse on the Xbox Live Arcade, and I really enjoyed that game. And this is no different. It is just your standard top-down shooting shoot-'em-up, and it is really fun. It has a nice little soundtrack going on, nowhere near as good as Truxton. Gonna leave that there to simmer. The game mechanics are quite good. They handle really well on the Model 2 controller. I had no problems with it at all. It would have been really nice if it worked with the 3D analog controller, but unfortunately it doesn't, because these types of games really, you need a joystick really to play these sorts of games. But it works absolutely fine on the D-pad anyway. Obviously it's just a bit weird, considering you feel it's a joystick game, but obviously you're using the D-pad, and then you kind of feel a bit weird. But I had a lot of fun playing it. It's really gory. There's lots of blood, lots of limbs flying everywhere, lots of guns, lots of shooting. It's just really nice, and you have a nice little roster of characters to pick from. So if you just want to go murdering people as a clown, like I did, well, pick the clown. And satisfy your need to kill people, in so many words. So yeah, this was a really nice little, I guess you can't say it's a hidden gem really, I'd never really heard of it, but it was a nice little surprise to get hold of when I finally got it and started playing it. I really enjoyed myself. It's a very nice game, max out your high score. It's just a casual shoot-'em-up. It's as good as it gets. It's one of those ones you can just sit there, like after you've come in from work, sit with a beer or some form of lager or alcohol, chill and play this, and you'd be fine, because that's what this game is. It's just a nice chill out game of shooting people. I never found myself really getting too angry with it, because, well, when I died I just restarted and kept playing, so it's not one of those ones that make you want to rage quit or just, really frustrates you. I really enjoyed playing it, and I would recommend it to anyone who has a Sega Saturn and but doesn't own Loaded. So if you can find a copy cheap enough, like I did, I'd recommend picking it up because it is a nice little thing to add to the collection. So, all in all, Loaded is a fun, top-down shoot-'em-up game. Definitely worth your time, definitely worth your money, so I highly recommend you go out there, find yourself a copy, and buy it. But it's still not as good as Truxton. Truxton for life, bro.
What could possibly go wrong?